So,
So, Chief, one pass it down. All right, Alan.
I'm passing around
okay,
maps.
yeah.
It's not the whole universe. We'll start with the Earth. I first heard about Toastmasters back in Chicago. I was a college student. My father's best friend was very interested in Toastmasters. My brother and sister and I, all of my father's children, had some reservations about my father's best friend. He liked to talk too much, and he was a great promoter. And I declined at that time to visit Toastmasters. Then I had a public speaking course in college. I might have been the only one that took it as an elective. There were mostly journalism majors and political science majors, one football player, and me. I took it mainly to get my grades up. It was a hated course. A lot of people were nervous. Some people did get very enthused about their projects. I had a cousin who was attending college the same time I was. He took a course in debating, and he got on the intercollegiate debating team, traveled around the Midwest. And I was given to understand that there are objective ways to evaluate your debate performance. You're not going to hear much about that tonight when we have the presidential debate. When I became interested, Jill Talmer and Alan Cobb were most influential in getting me to join up. I wasn't using Mondays very well in my job search, and I was having a problem speaking to anybody. It took me an awful long time to think of a word I wanted to say too often. It reminded me of teaching assistants that taught my philosophy courses. They were so afraid of misspeaking and being shown for being fools that they developed tremendous speaking problems. It was very distracting. In my here we go. In my Toastmasters group meeting, my first group meeting was a joint meeting with SFAR, another club, and we had a debating format, and I was called upon to argue against Obamacare. I would have chosen the other side. I got this from Wikipedia. Toastmasters was first formed in 1924. At that time, it was Smedley Club number 1. It was formed at the Santa Ana YMCA here in California. Then in 1932, it was incorporated as a non-profit corporation in California as Toastmasters Incorporated. Toastmasters International. It was international because there was a Canadian club. In its entire life, it has served 4 million people. There are currently 268,000 members in 113 countries. I passed around these maps. They show 14 regions in the world, and here in the United States, there are regions 1 to 10. Our district is in Region 2. District 4 is our district. It runs from Monterey to San Francisco. Our division is Division D. It's San Francisco, non-downtown. And our area is D2. I've noticed that the proximity of our clubs to to City Hall is pretty remarkable. Well, that's about who we are, and now it's what we do is on the other side of the handout. We have a little chart of 8 achievement awards you can have. I'm still working on the competent communicator, which is the first box here. But there's a lot of other things to be achieved. And I think it's important to Toastmasters International and also to our club if we pay more attention to the leadership track. You have a leadership manual in addition to the communicator manual, and my evaluator has my communicator manual. She could hold it up for a moment. And I urge you all to, when you do your various roles, you are participating in your leadership track. And you should get some participation noted in your manual and start paying attention to leadership and exercise some leadership and invite some more guests. And let's have our club do some achievement.